Hey guys, I thought I'd just make a quick little video here for you. I got a little project. I got to cut some wood, so I dragged out my STIHL MS291, and yeah, this thing's pretty reliable. I got the 18-inch bar there, but before I go ahead and cut some wood, I want to sharpen the chain, because last time I was using it, I know that I touched the ground and the chain needs to be just touched up a little bit. So the first thing we'll do is we'll get it over on the vise, we'll chalk it up, and we'll take a look, and we'll show you how to sharpen it. Alright guys, we got our chainsaw up on the bench here, and the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure your chain spins freely, because you're going to have to move this by hand in order to sharpen all of these individual teeth. So yeah, so now that the chain's moving freely, we are just going to chalk it up in the vise. And all I'd use is these two little pieces of wood. Alright, so we got the chainsaw mocked up in the vise here. I just wanted to show you, I just have two little pieces of wood there, kind of crimping on the bar, but not on the chain. And the chain's floating there, so it's not touching the bottom of the vise. So I'm able to spin the chain freely there. Okay guys, I got my kind of chainsaw sharpening and tool kit here, and I got a couple different contraptions to help me sharpen my chainsaw, but today I'm going to be using this one. This one is made by STIHL, and you can see their logo there. And yeah, this one's pretty good, but we're going to try this out. I like this one because it's got two different files on it. So it actually files the leading edge of the cutting tooth, and this big kind of square file here does the raker. So it does that at the same time. You don't have to come back and do the raker after. So yeah, it's pretty easy to use. I'll just show you. It's got a diagram here. Oh yeah, and each of these are specific to your chainsaw. So my chain is a .0325. So yeah, so you're gonna need to get the one that's specific to your chainsaw chain. But yeah, it's got a little diagram there. So if we see, when the saw is pointed in this direction and the handle is to the left, and we can see that here, we got the chainsaw in that direction with the handle to the left, and when the sharpener is in this position, we want to sharpen to the right. So as you can see there with that little diagram, you sharpen that way, and there's a little picture of the tooth and the direction the file will go. So based on our diagram, we see the cutting tooth there and the leading edge. That would coincide with this tooth, for example. So you see there, the tooth is pointed in the same direction as this tooth. So how we would position this file is we would just rest the circular file on that tooth face there, and just pull it. And the way to line up and get the right angle is just you just look at this angle of the sharpener. As long as you pull it and it's right butted up against the chainsaw chain, that's the angle you want to continue when you file through. So that's the direction we're going to file a tooth that's pointed in that direction. Once you file in this direction, don't drag the file back across the tooth. That's just going to dull the work that you just did. So yeah, I'm going to go through the chain, all the teeth on this side. I'll do all those first that are pointed in this direction, and then I'll come back and do the other ones, the other teeth that are pointed in the opposite direction. And to do that, all you got to do is flip this file over. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you a close-up of one of the teeth here. So as you can see, this is the cutting tooth, and that's the leading edge there. That's what needs to be sharpened. You can see this one's a little bit beat up, so that definitely needs to be sharpened. And this right here is the raker, and the raker is what sets the depth of the cutting tooth. So this is what the wood would ride on, and then would allow the depth of the cutting tooth there. So as I said, with this file, this larger square file comes across and does the raker there. So yeah, so as you're filing the leading edge of the tooth, you're also filing the raker at the same time. So that's really why I like this file and why it's an excellent file to use. Just because it saves time in having to come back and do the raker. Now when I start sharpening this chain, I just want to hold. First I want to pull it against the bar so I can get that angle. And then nice even pressure and maintaining that angle. And once I'm done all the teeth on the one side, then I flip the file over and I can now sharpen the teeth on the other side. Alright guys, you might be wondering, well, how do I know if my chainsaw is sharp or not? Well, one way you can find out is the chips. So if you take a look at these chips, they're not very big. They're really like splinters and they're kind of dusty. That is indicative of a chainsaw chain that is dull. So here's an example of a chainsaw that is sharp. So you can see the chips there, some nice long chips, some big chips. So that's a telltale sign that your chainsaw is still sharp. Alright guys, so we got our chainsaw all sharpened up here, so all we have left to do is to test it out. Now I'm going to fire it up and see how well it cuts through this wood. Don't forget to wear all the appropriate safety gear and take all the appropriate safety measures when you're using a chainsaw. But yeah, let's see if this chain is sharp. Alright guys, so there you have it. The chain seems pretty sharp to me. Cut right through this big log. Nice clean cut there. Let's take a look at the chips. Yeah, some decent chips. Some pretty big chips here. Not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, that's basically the STIHL chainsaw sharpener and the STIHL MS291. So yeah, if you guys like my videos and you want to see more, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.